Hey, it's Bill at MarketTimingResearch.com, and I want to show you how to use our newsletters to make money. Okay, I just completed an Amazon.com trade, so I'm going to show you how I got into the trade, how you can do the exact same thing every month. I mean, there's nothing like this newsletter out here. So first of all, it's the July newsletter, and I'm going to focus on the second half of the newsletter in this video. Okay, each newsletter has two parts. This is the pure price seasonals part, okay, where these are guys that don't even have their factor seasonal, but they just have the regular seasonal, and sometimes you can trade them. Now, well, the first one here was Apple, by the way, and would you be trading Apple shares this month? We might as well talk about Apple because everybody's talking about Apple shares are going to go out, go great, because we got the iPhone now and the iPod and we got this and that. Would you be trading Apple in July? No, I wouldn't. Why? Look at this. The orange projection line, which is our best estimate of what's going to happen, is volatile. It's going flat sideways, okay? And there's a lot of volatility. And in addition to that, it's going net down, whereas you can see Apple, the traditional seasonal, is going up. That's a non-confirmation here. So Apple Computer is going to be a volatile share this month, non-directional. Let's see what happens. I'm using the Thinkorswim platform. Let's type in Apple here. And let me see, this is July. So look, Apple, sideways, okay, volatile. Are you going to make any money trading during this period? No, you're not. All right, so only the factor seasonal newsletters can tell you that. But a share I want to get into is, because I just completed this trade, is Amazon. All right, now look, you got this newsletter at the beginning of the month, and it shows the traditional green line is the traditional seasonal for the month. Most people compute it wrong. We compute it what we think is the correct way, and that's showing down. The orange projection line is going great down, okay, big down. In fact, you look at this, this is 20, 40, about 50% of the trading range of the year will have a big drop very quickly, expecting in Amazon. And you put your logic on top of it and you say, I like the look of this chart. I mean, you certainly don't like the look of this chart. This is a past stock, Bed Bath & Beyond, because you don't know what's going on, so you don't trade it. Let's see, Amgen. That's a stock you might want to trade, but on the upside, we'll get to that maybe in another video. But you see, the seasonal isn't that big. Why do it? I want a big trade. So I'm looking for a short around the 15th, right before the 15th. If I get any type of short signal, trend line break, MACD, Fisher transform, Eller's moving average, crossover, around here, I'm going to short. So what I actually did is, I actually did that. Let me type in here. Can't see it on the corner of the screen, but let's just see. Here's Amazon.com, and look what happened this past month. Okay, that's why I'm talking about this trade, because I just got out of it, and sure enough, the peak was 13th. Oh, this thing is accurate, okay? And maybe you drew a trend line, or maybe you had a MACD signal. Actually, I used the Fisher transform, and what I did was the Fisher got in right, there's a crossover here, so the next day, that's when I got in. I got in probably, let's say, the low of this day. I got in the mid period here, mid of the day actually, but let's say it's the low. So you're losing money for a couple days, and then on Thursday the price is closing 120.29. I wake up Friday morning and the thing opens at 105.97. The thing is down about $14. Okay, tremendous drop. Why is it down? Seasonals are predicting that. So what do? Cover the position. Why do I cover the position? Two reasons. When you make a lot of money really quickly, lock it in unless you expect the trend to really continue. And you see this green line here going up? That green line is telling me, hey, we might have a bounce back up, and that's what happened. And Apple recovered for the rest of the day. But I locked in the process. Why? Profit, because I have these charts, and I can use these to have lots of setups the entire month, and that's what you can do with the Factor Seasonal newsletter. So you just got to try it. I mean, or if you go to, all you need is the newsletter to find the setups for the month. But if you use if you go for our big package, the Seasonal Cash Flow Trader, you can get a little mini version of our software. You don't need it. These are good enough for the setups, but take a look at our videos and decide for yourself.